We're going to look a little bit more at complements and supplements here. For this first example, we're told that angle 1 is a complement of angle 2 and angle 1 is 68 degrees. So if we look at this carefully, we can actually draw a picture of what's going on. And I'm going to draw, since we know these equal 90 degrees, I'm going to draw something like this. And I want you to draw pictures as well. Make sure you draw pictures. So make it look approximately like what it's supposed to. So that this is angle 1 and this is angle 2. And we're going to label it with the 68 degrees here. So this is 68. And of course, since it's complements, we want to show that with the box right here to show that that's 90 degrees. Now, if angles 1 and 2 are complements, we know that the measure of angle 1 plus the measure of angle 2 is equal to 90 degrees. We know angle 1 is equal to 68 degrees, so we can say 68 plus the measure of angle 2 equals 90. And if we subtract 68 from both sides, those cancel. And the measure of angle 2 is equal to 22 degrees. Okay? So again, good to draw a picture. They drew it in a different position, but that's okay. And again, angle 2 is 90 minus angle 1, so 90 minus 68 gives us our 22. For this next one, this time the difference is that this is a supplement. So again, we want to draw a picture of what's going on. I'm going to go ahead and draw two opposite rays. And also draw a line like this. It's about 56 degrees. Let's say that's about 56 degrees. So if we call this angle 3, we call this angle 4, and we know angle 4 is equal to 56 degrees. We want to find angle 3. We know that the measure of angle 3 plus the measure of angle 4 is equal to 180. And we know angle 4 is equal to 56. Therefore, the measure of angle 3 plus this 156, I'm sorry, not 156, but 56, is equal to 180. And then, of course, again, we're going to subtract 56 from both sides. And we get the measure of angle 3 is equal to 124. Okay? Again, draw a picture, do the work. Oops, sorry, let's go back to that one. So for this one, if you get a picture like this, the best thing for you to do is just redraw the picture so that you can see what's going on. So if we look carefully, we actually have a ray going out this way. And we'll expect you to make these drawings. A ray going out this way, and then a third one going out like this. And if you look off to the right here, it's x plus 2. And over on this side, it's 4x plus 8. Now, this is one of those trick questions. They want us to find those two angles, so you have to work on that. We know that these two angles added together, because they are a pair of supplementary angles, they add up to 180. So we're going to write 4x plus 8 plus x plus 2 is equal to 180. And then we combine like terms, so we have 4x and x gives me 5x. 8 plus 2 gives me 10, and that's equal to 180. We're going to subtract 10 from both sides. And those 10s cancel. We get 5x is equal to 170. Dividing both sides by 5, we get, this goes in 3 times and 4 times. So we get 34. But that is not our answer. they're asking us for, and let me just pull this down a little bit so we remember, we're asking for BCE and ECD. So if I label this, I forgot to do that, but we've got an E up here, we've got a B here, C here, and D here. So I'm going to find BCE first. Measure of angle BCE is equal to 4x plus 8. Can we see it right here? BCE is 4x plus 8. So we know that x is equal to 34, so we're going to say 4 times 34 plus 8, and we get 16 carry the 1, 12 is 136, plus 8 gives me 144. Now we're going to do the same thing for ECD. So for ECD, we know that's x plus 2. So x plus 2 is the same as 34 plus 2, which is 36. Now you want to do a quick check just to make sure. I want to see if 144 plus 36 is equal to 180. And if we look at that carefully, that's a question. We know that that's equal. Therefore, we've done it right. We know we're good there. And that tells us that this angle right here is 144. This angle right here is 36. Okay? So again, looking through, we add the two together and make it equal to 180. We substitute in and we simplify. And we solve. We get x equals 34. And then, once again, we plug the two expressions. We plug 34 in there, we get 144 and 36. And there are our answers. Now I'm going to do these examples one more time real quickly, just so that you see what's going on. We know that these are complements, so I'm going to draw a picture. And let's see, this is going to be a real small angle. So we'll call this angle 1, we'll call this angle 2, and this is 8 degrees. You can see that the measure of angle 1 is going to equal 90 minus 8, or 72. Good? Oh, 82. Oops. Let me go back and fix that. My mistake. How could I make such a huge mistake? I am an imperfect person. 90 minus 8 is 82. Okay. All right. Here's another one. Again, draw a picture. Line going this way. Line going this way. And we have one angle. 3 is equal to 117. That's going to look something like this. So that this is angle 3 and this is angle 4. This is 117. We want to know what that is. So again, we'd say the measure of angle 4. And since this is a supplement, we can say it's 180 minus 117. And that's going to give me 63 degrees. Okay? 63. And for this last one, I'm going to need a little bit of room. So we'll take a look. These are two angles that are complementary this time. So complementary is important. Draw a picture because it's not there. So I'm going to draw a line going up, line going over. We've got our 90 degrees. We don't know what these look like, so we'll just kind of randomly draw a line. And we know we'll call this L, we'll call this M, we'll call this N here, so that we get 4x minus 2 here. And, oh, we can't use that. Okay, they're complementary, but they're not right next to each other. They have completely different things. So I'm going to have to erase this. And I'm just going to have to draw another angle that looks like it is complementary. So I'm going to draw one parallel to that. I'm going to draw one like this. So in this case, we can call this P, call this Q, and R. And this will be 9x plus 1. Now if we look at these two angles, since they're complementary, We know they equal 90 degrees together, so our equation is 4x minus 2 plus 9x plus 1 equals 90. Combining like terms, we get 13x minus 1 equals 90. Adding 1 to both sides, let's hope this goes in even, so I won't have to deal with crazy numbers. We get 91 here. Let's see, it's 7 times. It looks like it goes in 7 times. Let's see if that works. If we divide these two, 7 times 13 gives me 91. So x is equal to 7. That's not our answer, though. We want to know what the measures of the angles are. We start with LMN, which is 4 times 7 minus 2, or 28 minus 2, which is 26. For the second one, PQR, we get 9 times 7. Again, we're taking this 7 and we're plugging it in here and here. Plus 1, that's 63 plus 1, which is 64. And if we look at these carefully, I can just add those two together and we can see that that equals 90. So we know we did that correct as well. It's 26 and 64. And that's all it is for this one. Thanks.